Hello and welcome back to Christy's Journey to the Olympia, the talk show series. This time, I love my hair, you can tell. So this time I'm gonna talk about money and my views and what I think about money, how I deal with this kind of subject. The first video was about mindset, so now I'm gonna share with you kind of like my mindset around money, how it changed along the years, some books and people that helped me maybe change a little bit my perspective on money. And I hope that all these things will be useful for you, interesting, and they will help you maybe change your perspective about money, I don't know, or at least see it in a different way that maybe you haven't thought about till now. So, money is a very controversial subject, I think. Quite taboo for a lot of people. Kind of like, oh, you should not ask people how much money they make, or is it good, is it bad, is it important, is it not? And also, especially when it comes to money and spirituality, or money and making things that are related to the health and fitness, a lot of times people think like, oh, if you think about spirituality, then money should not be involved, or things like this. A lot of people also have this, I think there are different kind of beliefs. So a lot of people, I think they have this thing of like, oh, money is the devil's eye, which I really don't believe, but I was kind of like raised in kind of like this kind of beliefs that I always heard when I was young. We don't have money, we don't have money, and all the people who have money, they were stealing and did all bad things, because otherwise like it wouldn't be possible to have so much money. So for a long time I thought, oh yeah, that must be true. And growing up I also had this feeling of like, but I want to make money, like, because money gives me freedom and I can do different things. I remember, for example, when I was young, I was like maybe 12 years old. I remember that every year there was this organized holiday by our geography teacher to go to Italy. And I would have loved to go. But unfortunately, my parents didn't have the means. We didn't have the money, because this is what I would always hear: we don't have money, we don't have money. So of course that we didn't have money. So they couldn't send me to this holidays. And since then I was like, okay, as soon as I can work, I want to work, I want to make money, I want to be able to buy what I want, to go on holidays, to do what I want to do. So I started working since I was maybe 16, 17, like just trying to make money I was doing different kind of promotions, you know, spreading flyers, dancing, promoting different companies, and then I was getting paid for this kind of jobs, and slowly I actually started to make good money that would help me, you know, like, okay, what do I want to do? I want to buy a motorcycle, so I was able to buy that from my own money. So I started appreciating money and realizing that, oh, we can have money. Why do we need to stay, you know, in mind with this, oh, we don't have money and only bad people have money? So afterwards I started reading different kind of books, listening to all sorts of podcasts. So my beliefs about money started to change, and one of the books that really helped me change my view around money is Think and Grow Rich. I would definitely recommend it to everybody to read it. And what I wanted to say is that in my opinion money is neutral. It's not good, it's not bad, but it's more towards the good side, let's say. Like, I'm a Libra. I love luxury, I love nice things. I love having money because it gives me the freedom to do everything that I want to do, to buy and have all the beautiful things that I like to have, and to help a lot of people with this money. Some people will look at me and say, oh, you're materialistic, it's okay, it's all about spiritual and happiness and all these kind of things. I'm not a hypocrite to tell you that money is not important. Whoever says that money is not important, I can tell you that probably never in their life were in the situation of not having money or of worrying all the time if they're gonna have what to eat, if they're gonna have with what to pay their rent and all these kind of things. So I believe that money is extremely important. If you tell me it's not, I'm sorry, but okay, if you live in the mountains away from the civilizations, but we live in a society and in a world where money is important. This is how you go to the supermarket, you need to pay money in order for you to buy things and all these kind of things, you know. So why not, let's be honest and let's be real as well. The people who say, oh, I don't care about money, either they have a lot of money, they were born with a lot of money. Of course they don't care because it's like air. They say they don't care, but because for them it's so normal, as if I would tell you I don't care about oxygen. I breathe the air, it's just something so like normal that I'm used to, that I'm like, I care so much about it, but because I take it for granted, let's say, I think that I don't care. Or also, you know, people that, as I said, were never in the situation of not having money for food and for the basic needs. So they think, oh, okay, money is just, it's okay, but it's not that important. So what I believe is that money is very important and it's just basically amplifying who are you as a person. If you're a good person and you have more money, you're gonna be a more amazing person, more generous, you'll be able to help more people because you have more finances. If you're a greedy, stingy, selfish person that has a lot of frustrations, then a lot of money will just gonna emphasize all these things. And yes, money doesn't necessarily bring happiness. Not having money can bring unhappiness, but happiness does bring money, I believe. So, and also you can see even on my Instagram that I post like, oh, I want to be a billionaire, but on the other hand I'm like, but be happy with what you have now. So maybe some people are kind of like confused, like, does she care about money? She doesn't care, I don't understand. So to make it clear, I think it's very important to be happy at every stage of the journey, and with nothing, with little, with a lot. Definitely it's very important to work on your mindset and be happy regardless. And at the same time, I think it's very important to progress and to strive for more in terms of finances as well, because it's the human nature to always grow, and it will make you happy and fulfilled when you see that also the finances, the money that you're making are growing. And in my opinion, money is something that is also spiritual. Lately I was just listening to Ken Honda and I read his book Happy Money, and I totally agree with what he says, that, you know, there's happy money and sad money depending on how you gain it, your energy that you give to it. And one thing that I really thought is very cool and funny and useful for everybody maybe is that he said something very nice and cute, like a mantra that he uses even when he's spending money and giving money away, that is very important to thank money. So a little mantra that we can all use even when we're giving money away is, thank you money, money, go bless the world and come back with your friends. I thought it's very cute and I really started to use it instead of, you know, having anxiety of like, oh my god, I'm spending money, will I have enough, and all these kind of things. You know, look at a different perspective and be thankful and say, oh wow, I have this money to spend, so I'm happy to give it away, make something good, bless the world, and be happy to receive more money with their friends. So I thought that this is very cute. Another thing that I wanted to talk about is the thing that a lot of people are very jealous and envious with people with money. Or they see like, oh, these people have so much money and they're not happy. Why would I want to have money? Money doesn't bring happiness. And they're not necessarily that much related. They are maybe related because since some people have so much money, then they bought everything, they had everything so easy that money doesn't make them happy anymore, you know. But I think the important thing is to teach people, at least that's what I said, it's my goal in life, to teach people that have a lot of money and maybe were born with a lot of money, or some of them weren't born but they made a lot of money and now they're still not very happy and fulfilled, to teach them how to use money as a tool to make them fulfilled, to teach people how to be fulfilled. And also the people who don't have money and who are maybe in similar situations that I was, how can they make money and then make it in a happy way, and how can bring to themselves happy money and make this world a better place and have everything that they ever wished and dreamed of. So to me, the people that have a lot of money are just an inspiration. You know, people that I look up to in a way, because I'm like, oh, if they have this, that means I can have this. And also there's so many things that I think I can learn from them, and I like to work with people with a lot of money because obviously they have a wider range of opportunities and possibilities, and there are a lot of things for me to learn from. So I think it's a good exchange. I can teach them how to have a great, amazing, positive attitude like I do, and help them, you know, look and feel amazing and be fulfilled and happy and discover their passions. And basically it's a good exchange that I will be basically well recompensed for this. I would be able to make more money, and I would be able to help the super wealthy people realize how can they use money as a tool to make them actually happier. So yeah, lots of points about money, what I think, what I believe, what I want. I definitely want to be a millionaire, and I know I'm gonna be a billionaire. First a millionaire and then a billionaire. But I can tell you that I'm very happy and fulfilled right now, and I feel very rich and abundant. And I can tell you that the mindset around money is very important, because you can have in the bank account a lot of money and still have a poor mindset. I know so many people in this world and around me that they always complain. I don't have money, I don't have money, I don't have money. And I'm like, dude, you have way more money than I do. I never complain. And one day you will end up probably not having money because you're not grateful for what you have right now. So if you're always, you know, complaining and looking at what you lack, you will always lack something. That's what I believe. It's you know, something that is true about money and about everything. So I think the most important thing is to be grateful for everything, for 1 cent, for anything, for everything that, you know, we have in this life, financially and not financially, for our health, for our friends, our family, and everything that we're grateful for in any domain will actually bring more abundance into our lives from all points of view, including money. So I believe that, as Ken Honda says, money is energy. If you are a happy person, you will attract more money. And actually that it's very good for people to know that you can do things that you enjoy and you can be happy and make money. It's not that, because I think people have this mentality like, oh, you should be paid for something that you don't like. Work is something that you should do, and generally you should not like it. If you like it, then it's not work, you should not be paid for. Like I can see that a lot of people have this kind of like, oh, you do what you love and you're paid for it. You know, kind of like this jealousy and kind of like, or, oh, of course you're happy, you have everything. And I'm like, you don't even know what's my situation financially or not. I'm just happy because I'm happy, and that's why great things come to me. So I think that's something that people have to have in mind, and to know that it is possible to have a lot of money and also be happy. They're not, you know, two opposite things, that if you have a lot of money, that means that you're not happy. No, it's all about your beliefs. Or if you like if you read Happy Money, Ken Honda's book, he explains everything so well. I mean, this is a book that I totally recommend, and it's also funny and cute. And I think it will change your perspective around this subject as well. And it will bring you a smile on your face, first of all, and also it will bring you for sure more happy money. And to conclude, I would tell you some other books that I think are really good, that I liked at least very much regarding money. One is called The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace, Wattles. That I bought it with Think and Grow Rich, the original classics. Then also Big Money Energy by Ryan Serhant. I really like it. And Rachel Rodgers, We Should All Be Millionaires. So these are some books regarding money and mindset and all these kind of things. And of course, Happy Money, first one, that I think would help any person to change their perspective around money and to become more abundant. I mean, let's be real. Whoever tells me that I don't care about money, I don't want more money, I don't think there is one person in this world that if I tell them I'm giving you tomorrow 1 billion euros, just like that, and they will tell me, oh no, thank you, I don't want it, I don't need it. It's like human nature that we want more. We grow, this is how we are in humans, so it's normal to want more, but I think it's important as well to realize that it is possible and there is abundance, and if somebody has money they didn't take from you. Of course there are people that make money in very bad ways, let's say, but they're not our example. And if more good people would aim to have a lot of money, then all these good people would do good things with the money, so we'll actually help this world to become a better place. So yeah, this is my view around money. I love money, I think money is energy, and I think it's important to know how to make money. But I also think it's important to not have it as your first value. At least for me, it's not my first value. Like, I would not compromise my values, which are honesty, integrity, family, love, for money. Money is important, but these values of honesty, integrity, respect, love, family are for me before that. So, hope you found my video around money interesting, and I hope that maybe some of my points of views are similar to yours, or they can help you somehow in your life. And yes, let's all be abundant, see money as happy money, and see you in my next talk show video. Have an amazing, beautiful, abundant day.